right. So I just want to share this. So I've been having some conversations with my brother about my mouth and how I very rarely or I poorly filter my mouth. And it's just like, and I say this even though I'm not there, but there's a lesson to be had in here when it comes to speaking. And let me give you some back. I feel whenever I tell people mentally, I feel like that's me being my true self, and I assume that they will appreciate me being truthful with them. And whenever I pause and I think and I have to stop and be like, hey, let me not say it that way. Let me think about saying it this way. Sometimes I interpret that as being ingenuine or lying or what have you. And so sometimes I feel like I have to say it a certain way, even sometimes with a sting on purpose, because I don't know, maybe because that's how it came in my mind and that's how I feel like I should say it. So it's being the most genuine, the most honest I can be. So, but anyway, with these conversations, I want to say, first off, I want to say thank you to my brother, big brother, for helping me out. And my little brother has helped a lot with this, but it's mainly been my conversations with my big brother around this. But I'm saying this because I think that I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that might have a similar experience when it comes to that. But I do think that there's a certain level of tact and not always saying everything. And one thing that me and my brother talked about is that before you tell someone, you got to run it through a few different filters. And the filters we came up with are, is it true? Is it useful? And is it kind? And those are the filters. And then you kind of run through it. And I think we came up with it has to have at least two in order to actually say it. So, but how you say it can also be, there's a lot when it comes to the interpretation of the individual, and that's on them. But then there's also in the delivery in how we say those things. And I got a long way to go. And but I see how there's some areas that have been thwarted by my lack of this ability to withhold the full brashness of what I have to say. So I'm sure I hope that this is helpful, and I wish you all the best. And I got a long journey, and the journey ahead, especially with this specific thing. This is something I've been struggling with for a while. Some of it, sometimes I'm able to pick it out and be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that way, or I shouldn't have said that at all. And other times I felt very natural in what I say. And other times I feel like someone has misinterpreted what I said. And I can only take so much responsibility for that. At a certain point, I'm sorry, good luck. Sorry, there goes my mouth. But anyway, I wish you all the best and take care.